Hello, I'm Nathan Andrew, and today I'm going to be speaking to you about building your salon culture and why that's important. So, first off, culture is the foundation of your salon. Whether you like it or not, your salon has a culture. The question is, are you in control of it, or is your culture in control of you? Culture is essentially your thumbprint that you leave behind, the impression you leave on your clients. And your culture is going to determine the type of relationship that you're building with those clients. Clients can sense a toxic culture, so that's why it's very vital to have control over that and keep it positive and make sure that your team also knows how to do so. Your culture, it can make or break your business. So in this presentation, we're going to talk about, when we're building that culture, we're going to talk about our mission and our vision, how to come up with your mission and vision, and how to articulate those with actual mission and vision statements. We're also going to touch on recruiting talent and learning how to hire the right people. A lot of salon owners will tell you it's hard to find good help. So we're going to talk about the key elements to hiring team members that are going to be productive for your salon's culture. And last, we're going to talk about no compromise. We're going to talk about what that actually means and how to maintain a no compromise culture. Essentially, that's going to be accountability all the way around throughout your salon. So let's go ahead and start off with talking about our mission and our vision. So your mission and vision is your roadmap. It's going to tell you what your destination is and how you're going to get there. Your mission and vision clearly communicate, as I said, where you're headed and how you'll get there, and unifies your team so that everyone understands that, not just leadership. It's important that not just the owner know what the mission and vision is, but it's important that the entire team does. So when we're talking about our mission statement, I have an example up here. So starting off, your mission is your who and your what. So if you don't already know that, I would suggest really putting a lot of thought to that. Who are you going after? Who's your clientele? And what are you trying to accomplish? So the salon I have up here as an example, their who is essentially clients. And when you're running at your mission, it can start simple and you can build off of that. But the who is clients. The what, dedicated to providing a great experience. So the final statement that was come up when those were linked together was, we are dedicated to providing a tailored experience to those seeking trend-setting styles. So if you break this statement down, you'll see the who is those seeking trend-setting styles, originally clients. The what is we're dedicated to providing a tailored experience. So this is a really great example of how to come up with a mission statement with a little help on, and an example of an actual mission statement from the salon. So next we're going to move into vision. So where your mission is your who and your what, your vision is your why and your how. So when you're coming up with your vision, you have to really ask yourself, why am I even doing all of this? It's important to know that, because that's what's driving your business, your salon, and your team. So another example up here we have, the why is every client deserves to feel beautiful and empowered. The how, this particular salon listed 4 elements of that: dedication, education, products, and relationships. So when they linked those together and wrote out their actual vision statement, here's what they came up with. We believe every client deserves to feel beautiful and empowered. We achieve this through dedication to our craft, continued education, use of exceptional products, and above all, building lifelong relationships. So when we break that statement down and we look for the why is right up here. We believe every client deserves to feel beautiful and empowered. And then the how are we getting there? How are we accomplishing that? This particular salon, through, as we mentioned, dedication to craft, continued education, use of exceptional products, and above all, building lifelong relationships. Because at the end of the day, that's what we're doing in this industry. It's not just a service industry, but it's a very personalized service industry. So there's a couple of great examples of building a vision statement within your salon. So after your mission and vision, recruitment. As I mentioned, a lot of salon owners struggle sometimes to find the right team because they don't know how to recruit the right team. It's not just about skill, it's about who the person is. So when we're recruiting good team members for our salon, what we need to be doing is hiring the staff that supports your vision. So the right team, they're going to share your vision, and they're going to share the core values that will grow your vision. As I mentioned up here, core values are the key to getting stylists that will grow your vision. In order to find out what those core values are with the stylists or the team members that you're interviewing, it's important to ask the right questions. Those questions are simply just going to be as easy as finding out what's important to them, what do they value, and what's their vision. If you found a team member that shares your vision, your values, your beliefs, that's someone who is going to help you grow your culture and grow that vision. So you definitely want to have a strong team. So following this, I actually have a quote that I absolutely love. I couldn't be more true. It's from Simon Sinek. It says, if you hire someone for a job, they will work for your money. If you hire someone who believes what you believe, they will give you their blood, sweat, and tears. And that, again, it couldn't be more true. So it's important to hire those who believe what you believe. A mentor of mine mentioned that culture is like a brick wall. Your team members are either taking away bricks or adding bricks. So you want to make sure you have those team members that are adding bricks to that culture. So last, we're going to talk about no compromise, up, down, and around. Essentially, this is accountability. Accountability is a must because this is what leads to consistency and expectations and upholds your company vision. So accountability is something that is crucial to leadership. This provides trust within the team, it creates consistency, and it allows for accountability. It's important within leadership that your words mean something. So if you're going to do something, you have to make sure that you're going to do it because that is what's going to create that trust with your team. And that's also what creates that consistency. So no compromise, very important within leadership. Now, no compromise is something that's not just important in leadership, but it's also important with the entire team within your salon. No compromise, right here, is for everyone on the team. You have to hold others accountable. You have to stay true to your word, and you don't want to create animosity among your team. So again, no compromise and accountability is not just for leadership, it's for everyone. You have to be able to hold yourself accountable, and you need to be able to hold your team accountable. You have to hold them all to the same standard. If you hold one person to a standard but not someone else, it's not going to be fair, and that's going to start to create a toxic culture, and you want to avoid that. So make sure when we talk about no compromise and accountability, that again, it's up, down, and around through leadership and your entire team. So the key points of what we talked about today for building a strong culture within your salon. Create your mission and your vision statement. Your mission, again, is your who and your what. Your vision is your how and your why. Second, you want to make sure that you recruit. So when you're recruiting, you're going to hire those who share your vision, those who believe what you believe. And lastly, no compromise. As we just mentioned, the importance of no compromise and accountability. Being able to hold yourselves accountable within leadership and holding your team accountable. All of this is driven by this right up here, your mission and your vision. So I suggest by starting out with pen to paper, figure out your mission and your vision, and start building a culture stronger than it was before. Thank you for listening.